Hey yo, what is up guys, Noodlez here with the first video of a new series that I'm gonna be bringing to you guys. For this first series, it's just gonna be me diving into all of the Fortnite creative mechanics and showing you guys some of the game modes that you'll be able to create with them. I will also be showcasing you guys some of the things that I've created, but that'll probably be in another series in the future. But today I'm going to show you guys how you can make your own gun game. It's a rather simple procedure, and these are the devices that you'll be needing. The item granter, class designer, and some team settings and inventory devices. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what settings you'll be needing. Of course, some of these options you guys can go ahead and change for yourself, but these are what I use. For these channels here, they're going to be changed in a little bit here. These are just the options that you'll be using for channels. So what the item granter is, basically you can add in a sequence of weapons for your gun game. These are just some examples of guns that you can use for your gun game. This one right here is close combat, as it features shotguns and SMGs. This one right here is marksman, a lot of long range weapons. But today I'll be using this regular one. It just has a bunch of guns that I randomly put in. I should talk about the game settings. Basically, you'll be wanting however many teams that you want. As of this moment, it's not possible to make a free-for-all for your gun game. You'll want your default class identifier to 1, as you'll see in a bit here. A lot of these settings that I have, you guys can change as well. They're not really important. Your score to end and your elimination score are pretty important here though. So I have it to where my score to end is 200 and my elimination score is 10. So that allows for 20 different guns in the gun game. Of course, you can change it to where you have 25 guns. If you change this to 500 and the elim score 20. But for simplicity's sake, we're gonna keep it this way, 210. The game settings, it's all preferences, so really you can do whatever you want here. As well as the UI, I just have it at score, and that's pretty much it. For the next device, the class designer is the class that you'll be spawning with, and it's class identifier 1. So that's the default class that everyone will get. You'll want grant items on respawn to no, and everyone will be having infinite ammo anyways, so you don't need to mess with this. I just have it on no. And everything else is just don't override. So as I said earlier, this is just a spawning class, so you'll just need the very first weapon that you want everyone to spawn with in this class designer. For the team settings and inventory device, you'll need 1 for every team. Today I'm just going to be doing it for 4 teams, but if you want, you can also do it for 16 teams. So you'll want this team to have the default class to 1, as every single one of these devices will go to. You'll also want grant items on respawn. I'm not sure if this actually matters, but I have it there anyway. I have instant reload off so that there's more dynamic to the gameplay. Infinite ammo, obviously. All of these, I don't know if they really matter, but I just have it that way. And really all you need is max initial team size to 1 person and maximum equipment slots to 1. These channels here will pretty much change to your preferences, but if you want, you could do it this way, and then the next team, team 2, would have enemy eliminated by team member to 3 and team member eliminated to 4, so vice versa. That's pretty much there. That's as simple as the game gets. The more teams that you want on your game, the more you'll have to edit each device over and over. So we're gonna move on here to actually creating the game. And here I'm gonna be making it for 4 people. So all of these settings are the same except for their channel. For team 1, I have enemy eliminated by team member transmit on channel 1. And I have that the same as for the other teams. You know, this one is 2, 3, 4. But the very last one, for team 1, it is channel 5. I just have it that way for my own organization's sake. You could have this as 2, and then this would be 4, and so forth. but for my sake, this one's 5, 6, 7, 8. And that's pretty much all you need there. Remember, you don't really have to do anything with this, as everyone's just going to be spawning with it anyways. And you'll only need one of these. But the item granter, you'll actually need one for each team. And so far we've used 8 channels. If you have 16, that's going to be 32 channels that you'll be using, which is pretty small. Can you guys hear that? It's a tornado siren. What's today, Wednesday? It is Wednesday, huh? Alright, so you guys already know what the item granter settings are, but for this one's sake, this one is for Team 1. So when Team 1 dies, they're granted the item that they had on before they died. And then the cycle to next item when receiving from, that's when Team 1 eliminates a team and they'll be granted the very next item. So we're just gonna put this over here and we'll put the other ones on the other teams. All you have to do is just change the numbers according to their inventory device settings. And there you have it. That's pretty much gun game. As I said, the more teams you have, the more times that you have to go back and mess with all the channel settings. But it only uses 32 channels if you use all the teams, so it's actually pretty simple. So I'm going to be introducing to you hardcore mode, which is pretty simple. Creating a hardcore mode for a gun game will mean that you'll be using another set of channels. So if you have 16 teams, it'll be a total of 48 channels that you'll be using for your game mode. You'll be using an attribute trigger, and these are the settings that I'm using. I'm not sure if any of these really matter for each other, but I have both of them on. Add 10 points. What this attribute trigger does is when a team dies, it'll check for their channel, whatever channel it is when they die, and it'll check to see if they have a minimum of 10 points. And if they do, it will then transmit to channel 9, which channel 9, the next device you'll need is a score manager. So when this is activated, it's going to subtract 10 points to your score. And what all of this allows for is if you were to be at 0 points, the score manager won't actually keep subtracting 10 points on you, allowing you to stay on 0 points instead of going negative. What you also have to change is your team's item granter. If you go down to grant item when receiving from, you'll need to change this to no channel and cycle previous item when receiving from to that channel for all of your other devices. And that's pretty much hardcore mode. I recommend playing with no time limit, as there will be a lot of people stuck on the first gun, but it's a pretty interesting way to go about for your gun game if you ever want to implement it. So that's pretty much for gun game. Now I'm going to show you guys some gameplay that I have with my cousins. This gameplay might be a little choppy as I wasn't recording with my Elgato at the time, but I hope you guys all enjoy. I hope this tutorial was pretty clean for you guys and you guys understood it. If you guys have any questions, let me know down in the comments below and I'll try my best to answer them. But without further ado, you guys take care and I'll catch you guys later. Peace, Herinos.
Charger?
I don't know.
Wait, so this is like gun game like Call of Duty gun game?
Yeah.
Wait, I wasn't ready.
Reloading!
I forgot how to play this game.
All you ever see on Call of Duty.
Oh no.
AR. Oh, so this is like Call of Duty. Okay.
How many times? Oh snap.
I don't think the eyes work too fast.
Yeah, no, they're delayed pretty hard.
You're lucky that I didn't know this was thinking like that.
Jump shotgun.
Do we start over when we die?
Shit.
How do you crouch, bro?
AK. Wow.
Wait, let me kill this person first.
Bro, I'm so used
So
to
used to
COD.
playing
I'm
COD.
so used to COD.
Where?
Bombed her too much.
Taking all my kills. No.
What the?
I killed
Who
him.
shot him?
Who was even
killed
trying
him.
to kill me?
I headshotted him, trying to kill you. Bro, I keep crouching like it's COD. Oh my gosh, I'll kill him.
Bro, who is that?
Yeehaw! Oh no!
Who's the person that's glowing?
Too much.
Wait. Oh, someone stole my kill. You serious?
Must be Andrew.
36 headshots. What the?
Wow.
Kenny, please.
I done the way too much. Come here.
Bro, what the heck? I don't know how to play
Oh
this.
my god, you
COD.
just saved my life.
COD has gotten me into this so much.
Dude, I can't kill anybody with you.
Got me! How are you guys so
Oh my
high
gosh, that would've
already?
been my kill. No.
You're a camper!
I can't kill with this gun, bro.
Oh, the booty right there. Wow.
I'm the only one that still has this revolver. I can't kill with this.
Oh! I never realized how hard guns are. Yo, who is that?
Me?
You're invisible to me. No.
Really?
Ah, it's just your gun. Oh my god.
Bro, I'm about to give up with this guy.
No.
Bro, thank you.
Damn it.
Shotgun, shotgun, shotgun. Oh my gosh, everybody has hunting rifles.
Yo, come on, man. Come on, man.
Shotgun,
Dude, this is
shotgun,
so
shotgun,
hard.
shotgun. Shotgun,
Wait, that
shotgun.
building.
Kayla,
How
you
do you get
can't
out
build.
this building? I know. Come here,
Damn it.
come here.
What a long
yeah.
reload.
Who is that?
Oh my god.
Oh, this is so hard.
Oh my
I
god.
never struggled with Fortnite. It's so hard.
Oh, thank god that happened. Kayla, come here.
Andy,
come here.
wait.
Kayla,
Never
come here.
struggled so
Oh
hard.
my god, dude, I just got shotgun.
Oh, you guys have too much
dude.
fast guns.
What?
for me.
What is this? Lock.
No, no.
Ah,
Who else has an LMG?
Kill.
No, dude.
Oh shit.
oh. Andy, why does it look like you have the same gun?
Oh my god.
Oh, okay.
Please.
God.
No, 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 please.
Hey.
Yes.
Maybe I'm tired of you.
Kill her, please! Don't kill me! Kill Miles!
Yes, I took the kill. I took the kill. Thank
I
God.
literally tried killing you this whole entire time. Ooh.
Guys, gang up on Miles. He's gonna finish.
I'm gonna kill her. Infantry rifle, infantry rifle, infantry, infantry, infantry. I can't.
He has 3 more
Okay.
guns until he's done.
Oh, yay. Damn it.
Ah, dude, this is
Bro, this gun is too hard for me.
Bro, I'm so used to Call of Duty snipers that I don't know how to snipe with these.
Hello.
What's in my scope?
Please!
No, wait.
What?
I just need to kill Kilo. Thank God.
Somebody let me kill Tan. I literally
No,
tried
are
so
you kidding me?
hard.
Let's go, let's go.
Stop, please, Andy. Let me kill him.
No!
What? What the?
Kill!
Andy, I shot you
Andrew.
twice and it didn't kill him.
Oh.
Bro, okay.
I was so confused.